of the NHT's loan limit has been undertaken with the intent of improving the affordability to contributors. As a result, the loan limits will be increased to bring the maximum benefit in closer alignment with prevailing market conditions. Effective July 1, 2023, the general loan limit for a single applicant will be increased to $7.5 million.
I feel that they might try to do something for poor people. It not reach 100%, but it's getting there.
That's a good increase because for persons who are struggling like myself, it can find a little bit easier.
They might increase the chance people can get for have a house or can have things, as you know.
Pedestrians reacting to the news revealed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament. As the Prime Minister stated, single applicants will go from $6.5 million to $7.5 million. This means two people may access up to $15 million to purchase a home. It's up to $21 million when three family members pull their resources together.
Home ownership is indeed a big deal, and all our loan offerings are geared towards assisting our contributors in becoming homeowners. And so we have mortgages under two broad categories: homeowners loan and non-homeowners loans.
Under the non-homeowners loan, one can purchase a home on the open market, purchase land to build, or you may access funds to build on land you already own.
So for the build on own land loan, you own the land, as the name suggests. You have a title for the property. Or you may not have a title for the property, but you have what is called undisputed ownership. You have documentation that shows that you are the right owner, you're the legal owner of the property.
For the homeowner's loan, this is where an actual homeowner who has never received an NHT loan can borrow money to renovate their home. For those going the route of buying, bear in mind that once you have decided to purchase land or any property, you need to be pre-approved for a loan.
To get a pre-approval letter, you'd be able to do so by supplying us with a job letter that verifies your income and contributions to the NHT. The TRN, if you should have a TRN card, a NIS card, a government issued ID, and your last 2 months pay slips. But if you're self-employed, then you would have to visit our compliance department and request what is called a mortgage memo. This is simply an electronic statement on our system that confirms to the person who will prepare your letter that you are indeed qualified and you have paid all your contributions on time.
So you're ready to buy a property and you're considering an NHT housing scheme. Here's something to consider.
The NHT will, from time to time, offer to its contributors housing solutions for sale. Now, if you want to be qualified for NHT scheme solution, there are two main things that must be considered. One, where you live and work in proximity to the scheme. That's one. And the number of points you would have accumulated over your work life. So the longer you are contributing, the more points you would have accumulated. And for every 52 weeks that you are a contributor, you are awarded 20 points. So that adds up over time.
If you are considering purchasing NHT housing, be sure to keep up to date with their website for all the relevant information. And when you are ready to purchase, be sure you have all your relevant data on hand.
So you're going to want to have on hand records of your employment issues. So a person will say to me, Mrs. Smith, I'm ready to apply for my scheme. And I say, how long have you been contributing? And the answer is enough years. No, you need to know when you worked at a particular company and for how many years. Because when you are doing your online application for scheme, you need to be very specific. You worked at Montego Bay Club 2000 to 2010. You worked at Dundee 1985 to 1990. So you have to be very specific.
And for those people who may want to subdivide land and build with other like-minded individuals,
Cluster housing has been renamed and rebranded, and it is now called Build 9. Okay, so it's no longer cluster, it's Build 9. So what is Build 9? It is a facility where we allow groups of persons to acquire land, and the NHT will assist with subdivision of the land, splintering of the title, and installation of the infrastructure.
The land must be subdivided into a minimum of 3 lots or a maximum of 9, hence the name Build 9.
It's an opportunity for you to create your own community. So you build the community that you want, you design the community you want, you live with people that you can be happy with and comfortable with.
Sounds good, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Ready, sign me up.
Not so fast.
I want to go through some of the things that persons must bear in mind when they're ready to own a home, or they're going to buy land, or you are going to buy a home, or you're going to build on land that you already own. There are some expenses that you must prepare for. And so a sale agreement, you have to pay for that. You have to pay a valuator to do a valuation report. You have to pay a surveyor to do a survey on the property to ensure that there are no breaches or encroachment. So the property is not on your neighbor property, and the house is not too close to the border, those simple things.
In addition, you need to have the attorney fee, which is usually 3% of the sale agreement and sometimes more. For more information, please contact the National Housing Trust at its corporate office, 4 Park Boulevard, Kingston 5, or give them a call at 876-929-6500 to 9. Happy house hunting!